What's going on, everybody? So I decided to kind of switch this up a little bit. So if I'm just playing on one TV at a time, they're not getting the same level of usage. So I figured, you know what the hell? I'm going to have my C10 to the right, my Sony A90J to the left on at the same time, and I'm going to be putting the same kind of usage on them. So you can see with full HUDs enabled, no babysitting, how these OLEDs hold up through the duration of time. That's going to be a reoccurring message and theme throughout these videos, and we're just going to continue to show you guys real world case examples of long play, short play, doesn't matter, as I just hop on and play these games on these OLEDs. You're going to see what it's going to be like. Now, unfortunately, I can't include the Sony A8J into this because it's in the second bedroom there, and I really just don't have the ability to do much to move it around. It's already set up, so I might just have to show you that separately. But either way, we're gonna see without babysitting what you can do on this, and I'll kind of sweeten the deal for the A8J when I get to it by putting my PC on and showing you guys like what it's like when you just game that way. But either way, I wanted to do this video this way. Now, another thing is I had to turn off the audio. I've already done this video before. YouTube immediately was like, nah, that's not gonna work, Chief. So I have no choice but to play with audio off for this because Lucasfilms and all that, you guys know how that is. It's a very copyright rich nature of music, and so naturally speaking, I can't do much with it. As I look at it though, like just looking at both of these TVs, just to kind of give you guys a quick little rundown. For Star Wars, it's looking a lot like for Battlefront 2. The Sony A8J has better details and like highlight placements, but the C10 still has excellent color in its many areas, like for example the color cyan. It produces that way better than what Sony does. Like that's just what I'm seeing right now. Now from a motion perspective, I've been able to smooth out the motion on the Sony quite substantially. Now I can say that it's not flawless yet. You still have more jitters than the C10, but it is better than what we ran into initially. So my theory behind Clearness 1 being kind of like the trick to get your motion to chill the F out is definitely it. Now, that's not to say that maybe a patch down the road won't refine motion. I've heard a lot of people saying that motion on the Sony A90J is better. So they say after a recent patch it's fixed, and hey, good for those people, but I will not be, testing the waters on that because I've already gotten rid of it and they had their chance. That's kind of how it is. Now for the Sony A90J, if a patch comes out, I might consider updating it since my motion does need help. But other than that, I'm not really going to do much with that. Now, in terms of also, when we talk about picture quality, understand that this isn't a 100% representation of everything. So if you're seeing certain things or noticing certain things on your end of the camera, trust me, if there's something that's odd, I'll point it out. And if there's something that you notice, just ask me if it actually looks like that in real life in the comments and I'll let you know. But I'll tell you right now, like both TVs are doing really well. And I'm not going to lie, dude, like I really love how the C10 is just like, hey, yeah, you know that $3,000 Sony OLED? Yeah, we're keeping up with that. That's pretty tight work, I'm not going to lie. Especially given, I've given this thing a very, very hard time. And honestly, it's doing a good job. Now, another thing to point out, though, is the C10 had a ton of updates, like an absolute ton. And so it's kind of like they should be better after all of that. So to be fair, the Sony hasn't had nearly as many updates yet. We'll see if Sony actually improves their TV, but my history with Sony and their updates have not been good. So hopefully that changes. But I'm excited to get in and just start the story and just start playing. Because even though like you're not really seeing true actual gameplay, this is running on the Xbox One X, not the Series X. I can't get my hands on those machines, bots and scalpers and all that. And not even that, I just honestly, frankly, I'm not interested anyway. I have a PC, so I'm like, whatever, I don't need it, But it is what it is for some people who might want that kind of thing. I will say though that, the more I look at these TVs, I mean, they hit like really similarly. I mean, the Sony with the color though is definitely taking the edge in this scene. Like the reds are just better and more pure to life and what they would be realistically. Don't know what that's going to look like on your end, but on my end it looks good. Also noticing more shadow detail. Now, an important thing to note about the Sony though, it does not have an HDR effect mode. That's what I'm using on the LG. The LG C10 is rocking the HDR effect mode settings that I put out, and I am using the BT 2020 color space, whereas the Sony is rocking HLG HDR for SDR. This whole thing is an SDR. None of this is HDR, and it's actually doing really, 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 really well. It's so impressive to see every little detail and the clothing of these characters and all the around, like, surrounding environment, like, now, like, the HLG is just kicking a lot harder. And there are moments, like, if you look, like, even the chest off to the right here, it's just more detailed on the Sony A90J. I mean, again, it's a $3,000 TV, so I would hope so. But that little HLG hack that I kind of figured out, that little secret fix, is just kind of like really doing it for me. It's so very nice. But now we're actually in actual gameplay, and we're going to start walking around, and we're just going to see where it leads. But so far, so good. The reflections on the ground as I'm walking look better on the Sony A90J. I wanted to point that out because, you know, ray tracing is a big component of the next generation of gaming. So whether it's going to be the Unreal Engine 5 using some sort of, you know, watered down version of that, or whether you go full on with the PS5, Xbox Series X, or even an RTX series graphics card, 30 series graphics card, it's going to look better on the A90J. And as this scene hits, every little detail now is hitting way harder on the Sony A90J, and I'm starting to see why it was $3,000. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because the details are just coming out far stronger than they are on the C10. Now, again, on your end, you very well might not see any of that. It might just sound like fanboy drivel, which that's cool too. But I'm telling you, like, the differences are there, and I'm starting to notice it. They do trade back and forth though, so that is something to note. Sometimes the C10 has better colors, sometimes the Sony does. And that's why, ultimately speaking, I mean, they're just so very difficult to rate, especially when you find new things out like I recently did with this HDR and SDR kind of thing. This is a game changer, by the way. Like, I'm seeing so much detail, like, it's unreal. Not to say that the C10 isn't keeping up, but the saturation in the sky is more pure. I mean, it dynamically changes better. Like, as I get to a brighter part or a darker part, I've noticed the brightness fluctuations are more realistic. I mean, the statue even more realistic, like everything. It's just a more realistic showing on the Sony A90J. But again, I still like the C10. I can officially say I like my C10 now because it's definitely holding its own. And honestly speaking, like, again, after those updates, it's just doing its thing. So, you know, say la vie there. What I will say, though, is I really wish that both TVs, from, like, a gaming perspective, would be able to, like, kind of replicate what Samsung has going on with, like, the soap opera effect and game mode kind of thing. That would be nice, because then you'd be able to use the responsive mode and then not have to do what I'm doing, where you're gaming in a separate mode. So the Sony, I'm using IMAX Enhanced, and on the LG, I'm using the, what is it? The HDR effect mode. These are the most beautiful modes I found on both of these TVs, and I don't know, for me, when I'm playing story-driven games like this, I rather prefer very fine details and beautiful imagery, smooth motion, stuff like that. Like, I don't like defeating that stuff. There's, like, no point for me as a gamer personally, because I paid all this money out to see, back at the time, the world's most powerful gaming console. I mean, you want to see what that actually means, you know? And you don't really get to see a lot of that stuff when you're crushing out your details and all that other stuff. So that's another important thing to note with these kinds of demonstrations, if you will. I will say, though, both TVs are looking good, but now the Sony is definitely better with the shadow detail. The C10's crushing a little bit more. It's definitely looking a little rough in this particular instance. And then in this scene, they're about equal, but the Sony is outpacing the LG a little bit, just a little bit. But either way, it's enjoyable. Really sucks that it can't play audio, but, you know, it's either that or the whole video would be blocked worldwide like it was. That's just, unfortunately, what it is when you get these mega conglomerate corporations, you know, like Disney owning Lucasfilms, you know, and their music behind everything, which sucks, because it's like, why make the game? Why put the music in the game? And, you know, have even, like, all these streaming features through Twitch on Xbox and all this other stuff if you're not going to really let gamers game. I mean, I'm pretty sure many of you have already seen the laws even where they're like, if you post this, it's illegal, you know, and you can probably get jail time for copyright infringement. It's like everybody, I swear to God, wants to claim copyright infringement for literally nothing. You're gaming, you're minding your business, you're just kind of hanging out, showing off 2 TVs that you recently purchased. But the content makers don't want you to show any of the content off because, of course, they want people to buy the content and then go that route, which is fine and everything. But, like, they should at least have, like, I don't know, like a streamer approved version of the game or something, a mode even, where you can show this kind of stuff off and not be penalized. So the only real thing you could show are, like, video game cutscenes, they don't really care too much about that, but the music, they do not play around with. So, naturally speaking, that's why I'm doing it this way, but yeah, man, I mean, it's looking real smooth, and again, this game is running like butter on both TVs. Okay, so damn, yeah, that's nice. That's really sweet. That's real sweet on both TVs. Though I'm not gonna lie, I like the panning on the Sony a little better actually. So I'm telling you, that clearness one really cleaned it up a lot. So are we like supposed to be hiding? I think we're supposed to be hiding and running. I think that's what it is. Can I like roll? No, we're supposed to be fighting? Alright, fuck it. Let's just fight then. I'm not a good shooter, by the way. I really suck at shooters, but a lot of people always ask me to play some sort of shooter, and this is like the only real shooter that I kind of have outside of like a couple of Call of Duty games. I don't really play the whole shooter thing. Can I roll? Like, why can't I roll? I can't dodge at all. I can't do anything. I'm going to die. Like, actually, factually gonna die. This is actually pretty sad. Oh my god, I better run. Oh, I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna run away. Just gonna run away. Just haul ass, because I'm not equipped to fight them. Absolutely not. Nope. We're just gonna run for our lives before they take it. Because there's just no way. Everybody's running. Can I am the worst shot ever in this game, dude. Like, wow, that was trash. I think many of you will also have fun with these series to just see how bad I suck at some types of video games. Like, I swear, if it's not a fighting game, or like, I don't know, an adventure game or something like that, I will probably tank ass at it because I just do not play these kinds of games regularly. Mortal Kombat, Injustice, I got you in those, you know, but anything outside of that, I'm just kind of like, no. Alright, so we killed him. Now we're going to go to our next checkpoint, which we need him to slice. It's a very scenic game. Oh, and I'm getting shot at. So let's run away, because Lord knows if he brings the squad, I'm going to go down. Oh, die. And I know there's somebody behind me. I really hate that I can't do anything else. Like, can I really not? No, I can't. Oh my god, who's behind me? Jesus Christ, they brought the whole fucking... Oh my god. Come on. There's just no way. There's just no way. Oh my god, move! My useless partner. Was that like a one-shot kill? Can we charge this shit up and like blow everybody away? Like, I'm gonna die. Go away. Go away. Yo, like for real though. Okay, we need to run. We need to run. Oh my god, there are so many enemies this way. How the hell? How am I supposed to win? I'm gonna die. I am actually factually going to die. I'm still alive somehow. I don't even know how I'm alive, but I'm alive. Yo, can we ditch this stupid gun? That's not doing anything for me. Yo, blast this fool, yo. Like, for real. Like, oh my god. Run, hide, jump, duck. I don't know. Do something. Got me hiding behind walls and shit. Bro, this is so scary. Like, I am not gonna be making this out. Like, anxiety like a motherfucker. Return to the battlefield? Bitch, I never left it. The fuck? Yo, this is crazy though. Okay, now what? I'm just gonna like walk up to them and hope I can just get away with just shooting them like this because I am ass at this game. Go away, go away, go away. Oh, run, run away, run away, run, 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 run. And also run. Okay, so now what are we doing? We're trying to find those people. They're already dead. Cool. Maybe I can reach where the destination is. Okay, and there's a lot of people over here too. Like, and shooters, a lot of people get excited when they see enemies. I don't get excited at all. I get nothing but anxiety. I suck at this so bad. Oh my god, it's so trash. I don't like it at all. I couldn't imagine like doing like a competitive shooter. See? Iden Versio was defeated. I'm not a genius when it comes to shooters. This is not my Nindo. Not at all. I am just going to... What, are we going to leave these empty? No, why would we leave it empty? I don't care, just as long as we put something in there. Because, you know, it's not like I got mad skills or nothing, so I don't think it matters either way, really. But, you know, I think with all these kinds of games, I have to die a couple of times before I can even remotely get close to winning at anything. Okay, so we got him. And we got him. Where's the other guy? Someone shooting behind me. Yo, fuck that. Grenade out. And then we're just going to shoot him like that. Because really, though, I am not the best. Oh, die, die, die. You two, go away. You as well. Die. Okay, now what? Somebody's behind me shooting? Get bent, bro. You too. Get out of here. Okay, what else? Who else is who could possibly be shooting? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the giant base of angry stormtroopers? Take your pick. Anyone. Not gonna lie though, I'm kind of being a little biased as I'm playing this because I haven't looked at the C10 once. So, you know, there is that. I don't know, my eyes are going to the Sony and that's just kind of where they've stayed. Yo, back up. So that's just kind of what's happening. But I'm gonna look now at the C1 and see if I can, I don't know, maybe play a little better. Alright, let's see. Let's see if my experience is any different. Okay. And, oh, snap. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you, the C10 definitely is more responsive outside of game mode for sure, for sure. At least as far as I feel like with latency anyway. I don't know. I'm not a genius or nothing, but we'll do what we can with what we've got. So we're rocking the streets now. We're just shooting. And again, we're going on over 16 minutes right now, and we're doing it with full HUDs enabled. Again, no babysitting. I like doing this test. I really do, because nobody really has this answer. Like, everybody says, yeah, just buy an OLED for gaming, but nobody ever shows you, like, real time, like, I'm gaming on an OLED, and this is what it's like. Everybody always just says, buy it. So I wanted to kind of answer this for gamers, because a lot of people can say that gaming is good on an OLED, but unless you have, like, an actual test, like I'm going to do with a series of just a bunch of different things, you can't really say that it's a gaming TV because you don't really know how it's going to hold up. And I think this will also do very good for those who maybe need, you know, a little bit more clarity provided, like debunking a lot of the fears behind it. I don't know. I still know for a fact burn-in does exist. I mean, my wife can burn in her phones like nobody's business, and that's just using basic apps, so I can only imagine long gaming sessions. Definitely not ideal on OLED. But we'll see. I mean, it's also not a phone, but, you know, still, it's an OLED display, so that's something to think about. I feel like I'm supposed to be shooting something, but I'm botching it because I don't actually know what it is that I'm supposed to be shooting. Am I supposed to be shooting the turrets, or, like, what exactly? It says destroy, so I would imagine that's what the goal is. We're just blowing up turrets. And now there's a TIE fighter? Like, what the hell? What just happened? He's still in front of me. Okay, now what? Oh, another one of these things. Shoot him. Shoot him. There we go. Okay, is he dead yet? Yes, he's dead. Now who's raining hellfire? This guy. Yo, get lost. And then we've got another turret that we gotta worry about. Okay, that one was destroyed, but now... What the hell? There's so many of these things. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this one's closer to me. I gotta... Oh, what the hell is that? Is that like a satellite I'm supposed to be killing? Yeah, this thing has hella life. How many missiles will it take to blow it up? I don't actually know. I wonder if I blow it up if I get something for it. No, he's just gonna come closer to me. Okay. Oh my god, who's shooting at me? What the hell, is that a TIE fighter too? Yo, y'all are tripping. Stop. No way am I beating that. Okay, I don't actually know what to do in this situation. There's a lot of people on the ground. What am I supposed to be destroying exactly? I see something in the back here. Is that like a wall I'm supposed to be destroying? I don't know. Its life's going down as I shoot at it, so I'm just gonna keep going with that. Okay, and now what are we doing? Oi! Come on, die! Why won't it blow up? There we go. Oh, not another TIE fighter. This is annoying. Just die. Where are my missiles? Like, I want the fast, like, hell. Oh my god, that big ass thing. What is that, a walker? Oh, this is bullshit. No, I do not want this. I do not want any of the smoke right now. Let me go. I will amend all previous statements that has offended thee to such a degree. Let me live. That's totally what I would say. If I actually gave a fuck. Ha! But I don't. So we're gonna fight. Okay, so now we're just walking. I'm just gonna keep spamming the bomb button because it seems to be working. And I don't think I can do anything outside of zoom and just shoot this one sorry ass bomb, which is lame. Is there anything else I'm supposed to be destroying? Because if there is, I mean, I can't reach him, so he's just going to get free hits on me, which I don't like. There we go. Finally, something happened. Oh, I don't think that was a good thing, but it is a story progression piece, I suppose. So I hop out, and now we're supposed to shoot them all wherever it takes us. Okay. This looks amazing, by the way, on both TVs. It really does. Where's the hellfire coming from? You know, fuck all that. I'm just gonna run. Is that the safe move? Yo, get out of here. Throw a grenade and run. Can I even? I'm just gonna try to like just get around them and just maybe just do one of these. Yo, I'm just gonna like just straight up not even try to fight. Like, we're just running. That's all we're gonna do. Return to the battlefield. So you actually want me to fight them all? Alright, fine. If I have no choice, I have no choice. I'll kill them all. I will kill them all. Alright, so, like, is this guy just... You don't see me behind you? Wait, is that my guy? That can't be one of mine. Really? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, shit. Good thing they don't have friendly fire in this, because I would have totally killed that guy. So what now? What are we doing? I'm here at... Okay, so I don't follow Dell? Who do I follow? What am I supposed to be doing? Are we just mindlessly going around shooting people? Like, what is the end game here? Yo, kill the commander already, because that guy needs to definitely go. Okay. Now what? You don't expect me to shoot... Oh, come on. Now, fuck that. I'm not fighting that thing. I'll get blown to bits. And we kill this guy. He's dead. But, like... Okay, what now? Do I get a... I think I'm supposed to change weapons out, right? Right? Tell me I'm right. I don't actually know, though. Did I even... Yo, what is all this? Yo, what is all this? Yo, I am going to die. Yo, can I, like, duck or something? There we go. Okay, so that's cover. Ugh, this is trash. Oh, this is trash. We're going to charge it up all the way and let that shit rip. Maybe I can kill him if I do it this way. Or maybe I'll just end up dying, you know. Who knows? Whichever outcome, right? Oh, I don't want that shit. Where's my normal weapon? Yeah. Okay, so now what? Now they're still shooting at me. Okay. Fuck. Where is it coming from? I really should, you know, adjust the speed of my panning. Oh my god, get out of here. Get out of here. You're fucking annoying. I need to get to cover because I'm going to die. So I'm going back with the squad because they seem to know what they're doing. What the hell is this guy just doing? The fuck? Okay, so now there's a reach point. Now we can go into the actual aircraft. Finally, yes! I survived. Albeit very, very disgracefully. I'm sure many of you pro shooters out there are cringing with all your might, but I tell you what, we actually survived this round and we didn't die more than once. So that's good. I didn't have to do this like 5 or 8 times. Don't really think many of you understand how truly bad I am at fighting games, or not fighting, shooting games. But it is one of those things that's just like, meh. So now we've got the aircraft kind of coming in and doing its thing. And we got the cutscene rolling, which looks nice on both TVs. Alright. Let's see. I mean, I think they're both equal right now in this particular instance, and then it would switch when I say that. Now the Sony obviously has the lead with the details. A lot of detail on the Sony. Like, I see every little pore in his face versus the C10, where it just kind of looks a little smooth by comparison. But to be fair, I am playing this game in 1080p. I'm not playing this in 4K because I want the better frame rates. So it's just kind of like, you know, or rather the better performance and all that. It is what it is, man. I don't know. It's not the smoothest, but I'm sure, like, each one would look good either way. Though that Sony really is something else, though. Like, looking at the two, like, just candidly sitting here. Kind of like they're doing. Still nice either way. I mean, you could really see like every little button on the Droid on the Sony. That's really cool. I mean, I can't hate, man. I gotta give Sony their credit where it's due. They definitely deserve the credit of, you know, at least saying they have a $3,000 picture, but you've really got to know how to take advantage of every tool, right? And that's the thing that sucks the most, because like you're not always going to know what to do, right? Like if you're not me or somebody who's had equal level of experience, like playing around with settings, calibrating, you know, video grading, color grading, you're not going to know all this color theory stuff. You're just going to put it in whatever mode looks good to your eye and call it a day, right? But at the end of the day, like if you actually take advantage of this TV can really be something special. Though it's $3,000, and that $3,000 price tag definitely does sting a whole hell of a lot. So, I mean, that's something every person's got to weigh up for themselves. Me personally, the reason I spent $3,000 is because honestly, I just wanted the best Master Series Sony I could possibly get, their best display, right? And then at the end of it all, just say, all right, so this is your best. Let's see how it holds up against everything else. It's more so just to show you guys what the best actually looks like against other things. And it's also going to be really fun to see how TVs like, you know, TCL's budget TV or Hisense budget TVs hold up against these Master Series TVs, right? You've got the C10, you've got the A90J. Like, what are these TVs eventually going to look like? Even for gaming, like long term, like how are these budget companies going to do? Are they going to catch up? Are they going to be like way off? Like that's the kind of stuff I'm like, as a nerd, really excited to find out. And the whole gaming aspect excites me because I want to see, like, also with VRR, when Sony finally does roll out their VRR on the A90J, how does that compare with the C10, for example, and like all this other stuff. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to be covering, but I think I'll call the video here at 26 minutes. Otherwise, it'll take forever to upload. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, I will see you guys later.